Okay, awesome. Now we're live. Just gotta wait for a couple people to come in. Hopefully, one or two people can show up shortly. See what's going on here. I'll message a couple people. Oh, there's one person here. Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna start with January, of course. General reading, going through the months one by one. Let's see here. What is the general forecast for the month of January 2020 for everybody?
What's that join? I just rolled. Like, what are you
I
gonna
have
do?
no idea.
There it is.
Okay, I'm looking right now. Oh wow, Janet's gonna look crazy for all of us. For the month of January, we're gonna be seeing some justice being done on old relationships, old partnerships, business relations that have basically burnt us. Um, I'm going to say that there is also going to be harsh lessons on people who are emotionally volatile, and that's what the message is as well. So we're going to be seeking um, how to rebuild ourselves, how to have justice against people who've done us wrong, and everything too. I don't think there's anything we have to honestly do to push karma in the direction of these people that have done us wrong, these past relationships, these past hurts. But if we are the person in question that's emotionally volatile, there's going to be an uprooting, an uplifting, and a harsh manner that's going to have us reevaluate things and be more personable to um, other people and ourselves about how we internalize things and how we express ourselves. Um, so that's what we're going to be going to the new year with, a lot of self reflection, a lot of analyzing ourselves, what we internalize, what we express for ourselves, and everything like that, and learning not to be so emotionally volatile. And of course, like I said, the justice is going to come to those who have done us wrong, past relationships, past business networking that has had us being burnt is going to have a reflection of justice being dealt to those people. Let's see what's going for February. February 2020. What is a general theme for everyone? Okay, February. Already looking a little bit more of action here. Um, I'm going to say that there's going to be a period of restlessness, probably because of the fact that things are going so quickly in the person's life. Not only because things are going so well for them, but they feel there's a lot of opposition, a lot of momentum, a lot of going in the direction of trying to forge their own path, trying to create their own business, coming out of negative situations where they thought there's been nightmares, anxiety, problems at night sleeping. Um, and I'm going to do actually a card on this. This is just showing up some of the things from the last previous reading, but it's going to show up with, again, having to seek out our emotions to be in check, basically. So, things will be going quickly for business. We're going to feel a bit tired. Can we handle this? Things are going to be relieved when it comes to our sleep issues, our stress, but then we have to, again, check our emotions. It seems to be so far going to the first quarter almost of the year, we're being told to check our emotions and have our emotions in check, not to be a loose cannon, so to speak. Okay. Let's see here. Month of March. What is a general theme for the month of March 2020 for everyone? March. Hello. So we're at March. Yeah. It's so weird. Some of these cards are popping up again, just one card, but this is being told in the month of March to look into our intuition, look into our sixth senses and everything. If something doesn't feel right, don't go with that direction, with that person, with that event, that scenario. Um, it is talking about some kind of huge decision, which is foreshadowing the whole listening to your gut, your feelings, your energy about a situation. You might be moving, traveling, vacation, work, something of that matter. And there's multiple decisions having to be made and trying to balance out opposing forces. There's not necessarily a good decision or a wrong decision. There's different aspects. Some may be better for yourself than they would be for others if they were in that scenario. But I'm also seeing the fact here there's going to be a transformation, a rebirth coming from some sort of breakup in a relationship or betrayal of some kind. Things are going to be going in a very quick momentum after all of that as well in the month of March. Remember, everything I'm telling you is just everything that's going in the direction that it's going in right now. These things can be averted because I'm telling you now what's going on in that direction. So just know whatever is going to happen with this move, with this direction moving forward, things are going to go very, very quickly. I don't necessarily think it's a relationship so much. I just think more it's like a personal friend or a coworker or something trying to cause issues, possibly. There's always to be in the romantic sense of things, but it's something to do with communication and trust. And I think what this is letting us all know is just do not put yourself out there with all your information, all your business, so that they can use it against you, and then you can have momentum move more positive for you moving forward. All right, let's see April now. Please share, please subscribe, everybody. Okay, so April seems to be going off pretty good, I would say. Okay, so April, prosperity, stability, comfortability, partnership, being in a good financial position to be able to give and receive when it comes to finances, when it comes to gifts, when it comes to an exchange of energy, restlessness, feeling a little bit like you have to enforce boundaries, like you have to not be obligated for things because people tell you to. Kind of be a little bit of a tyrant and asserting your dominance over situations as well is what is going on for April. So, I mean, despite the whole fact they're going to feel restless, we're going to feel cranky, we're going to feel like we want to put our boundaries up there and not overwork ourselves too much and do too many things. We might have to readjust ourselves and be present to know how to put our point across and what is right for us and other people. But it seems like we're doing something right because we're going to have all this money coming through, this partnership with business. April is going to be a good month, definitely. Let's see what's going on here for May. Joking for May. Cool. So May, things are not going to be expanding so much when it comes to business, when it comes to solidifying things. We're going to see ourselves trying to tie things down, trying to balance ourselves out with our emotions, with our thoughts, with stability and everything. A lot of logical and mental balance is going to be going on here. We're going to be trying to also um, trying to be a control freak here, is what it seems for everything going on in our lives. But we're also going to have most likely a romantic partnership or a friendship that is going to bloom in this scenario of the month of May. So just know that as hard and as difficult as things come to be and come to pass, that you can't control everything, but at least you have something going on that someone is going to be there to help you as a friend or a lover. All right, let's see what's going on for June. What is the general theme for June? Hello. Oh, okay. I hope you can hear this. I don't know if you're just waiting in the waiting room or what's going on. Let's see here. June. June's also my birthday month. I'm a Gemini, clearly. Let's see here, June. Okay, so the month of June, solidifying a business, tying things down, selling things around. It's like we're trying to tie up loose ends about what has been trying to set us back with life, business, etc. in this month of June. Trying to once again control people, control situations, things are out of our control. But regardless of this whole fact that things are out of our control a little bit, there may be a woman or an energy of a female that might be through a male or something like that, or it's a scenario where wealth and abundance is coming forth. It's speaking forth a vibration where you can obtain and attain that kind of wealth, that prosperity, that you're going to be not only no longer a page or a knight, you're going to be somebody that is of royalty as a court card that has that wisdom to bring forth that kind of prosperity in the month of June. And your business, your situations, things are going to be solidified. You're just going to try to put like a nail in the coffin to things that are a little bit unstable and not going in the direction you want. Trying to be a little bit too over controlling with life and everything that comes with it, but it's gonna get a lot better than it being worse. Yeah. All right, sounds good, Michelle. Thank you. Let's see here, month of July. My cards are going everywhere. Goes that way. My cards are like kablooey. Let's see here. July, where's July? Oh, July 2020. Okay. July 2020. Okay, so July 2020, we're going to be told to make some tough decisions. We're going to be at a crossroads, having to make a tough choice. It's going to be something really big concerning us in life. Um, this may have to do with the fact of solitude, of parting ways from somebody that we actually enjoyed and everything. But I see a coming back and a holding on to that person despite all odds. But that what really needs to happen, in all honesty, is to cut this person off because Eight of Cups is reversed. So you're supposed to be moving on from this person to go towards somebody else, or towards something else that's better for yourself. And it shows a partnership here, more likely in the sense of business. And it also does talk about the fact that money will be stable, but the need to hold on to it so that it doesn't become unstable or a misuse of funds. So this can be quite a month in July of just everything all over the place with emotions, business, money, etc. Okay, so that's July. Let's see what's going on for August. August 2020, general theme for everyone. Hello. How you guys doing? I'm just doing August as the month for the new year, what the general theme is. Why'd this go like this? All right, it's right. Okay. So, August. Yeah, August. So, August, again, restlessness, feeling very in the position that you need to enforce boundaries, not feel obligated to do anything. There's a fact of a relationship talking about some form of emotional manipulation taking place. I'd say be careful if this person gets pregnant. It might be something that's really bad for you. But at the same time, this could be a blessing that you're going to be making a lot more prosperity, that the eggs you put in a basket, so to speak, are going to come to fruition. They're going to hatch. They're going to do what they have to do. Just be aware that, the month of August, you've got somebody who is emotionally manipulating you into a relationship. The relationship is toxic, and you're just getting restless and tied down and everything. It's not because you're trying to go back to that previous relationship that wasn't doing you so good in July, So just be aware of that in August. September now. There's a general theme for September 2020. Let's see here, September 2020. Oh, this isn't too bad. September 2020, we have solitude, manifestation, higher powers at force, higher force and powers that are causing transformation, causing changes, rebirth, etc. And it's going to bring forth more prosperity, more things we have to handle and being thrown at us, and ultimately just more blessings and everything, especially with the Magician card in the mix. We have ourselves being able to manifest what we desire, what we need, what we want. It's a full moon today, so it's time to manifest our desires. All right. Let's see here. September, so let's do October now. Yeah, October 2020. General theme for October. Okay, October 2020. Ooh. So by October, I'm seeing people being emotionally volatile concerning what they are giving of their time, their energy, their money. You're being bound and subjected to a radical transformation, opening of your eyes to truth, and it's going to cause you to move away, to travel, to visit someone, maybe work related, and it's going to have you just have a fresh new start to whatever the situation is, because this is just going to be a rough month. Usually the fall and the winter months are rough months, so I'm not necessarily surprised at this October reading right now. So just be aware of your energy is precious, your time is precious. Don't fall into a trap where you become the one that needs the help of everyone because you tried helping them and then they screwed you over somehow. You know, November. What is November general reading for 2020? Let's see what that is. It's in November. We're going to be planning to make some moves, some decisions, and execute them quickly. Just know that with this decision that we make, we are going to again realize that our plans were not with merit, but that the foundation was built on lies. The foundation was built on people that we thought we trusted, that we knew very well. It's not going to be so good in that aspect, but it's going to be very eye opening. Um, Messages from people, communication, emails, text messages, letters, communication in person of people. And there's going to be somebody who's going to want to help us despite our failed attempts to center ourselves in the month of November. And this person is going to want to see a return on their investment, not necessarily money for their help, but they want to see that the time and the energy they're investing in you is actually going to be worthwhile to see you actually do something well. We're ending here with guidance, being the observer, taking in that wisdom of not necessarily being fully involved with people and things, but it's going to be fruitful because even though we put ourselves in some solitude and we observe things from a distance, sometimes just being quiet and listening is the greatest thing and the greatest tool that can be used to move ourselves and advance ourselves way further ahead than had we opened our mouths and everything. So that's for November. Let's see what's going on for December. And this is going to be the last month that I'm doing clearly. December 2020 general theme. How do we end everything? And that's going to be okay. So we end the year of 2020 with decisions and contemplation about relationships, business partnerships. That was this way before. There's going to be the fact of solidification of business, of friendships, of everything going on in a positive manner that's going to propel ourselves forward. No more nightmares, no more lack of sleep, no more anxiety, no more stress, and completing and manifesting our soul and our spirit's journey at this point in time for the year to usher in a new year to bring in more prosperity, more blessings, more self-transformation, more radical truths, happiness, etc. So that's a really good way to end this 2020. So that is what I have to say. Overall, I'd say there's more good than bad. Lots of having to check our emotions and everything, and being careful who we give our energy, our money, and time to. So that is what I have to tell you guys, and I am signing off. Thank you.